Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Megan. Thanks for coming back if you are not new. And today we're going to kind of talk about how easy it is to fall off the wagon, and then also kind of how I plan on getting myself back on track, back on the wagon, so that eventually we can get to our goal of a healthy pregnancy and a healthy little baby. So if you go back and watch last week's video, I'll link it in the cards above. We are officially on a break from trying, and that wasn't like a super easy decision to make, but it's really important that we get my health where it needs to be before we get pregnant so that we can hopefully have the best outcomes possible. And the other thing is my work situation has been really stressful, and I'm working towards being able to start a new job, but I don't know when that's going to happen. There are some things that you need to have before you can start, and sometimes it takes up to 3 months for that background stuff to happen before you can actually start the job. Again, I'm not sure when I'll be able to start my new job, and then I will have to kind of be at this new job for I don't know how long before I can build up a caseload enough so that I can quit my current job. And then also, side note on all of that, my new job is not going to have any benefits whatsoever. So no paid time off, no FMLA, nothing like that. So we are going to have to save up a considerable amount of money so that I can have a good maternity leave when we do get pregnant. And so I'm not sure how long all of this stuff is going to take and to fall into place, but ideally I would like to be in my new job for like full-time for like 3 to 6 months before we start trying again. And that's just kind of a safety net that I want to have to be able to save up money so that we're in a good place financially, so that when I'm not working, we'll still be okay. So anyways, since we came to the decision to put trying on hold, I have completely stopped taking my prenatal. I've stopped taking all of my supplements, including maca, including Vitex. I've just stopped taking everything, and that's it was kind of easy for me to just fall off the wagon. Like when you don't have goals and when you don't know when you will start trying again, it's so easy to get into a bad headspace where it just like doesn't really matter. So like, why pump your body full of vitamins if they're not really going to be used for like what you want them to be used for? So yeah, that's a really bad place to be. But like I said, it was so easy for me to go down that path so I kind of wanted to just share that, because if it was that easy for me, like I imagine it's easy for other people too that, have roadblocks that come up in their journey, and you just fall off the wagon. So with all that being said, I want to get back on the wagon, and I need to kind of like refocus to my health again. And just, before, when I was taking these vitamins, I just was in this place of, I've got to take all these vitamins so that I can be healthy, so that I can have a baby, and that we were trying to have a baby during all of that. And now that we're not trying, it was just like, who cares? Like, it doesn't really matter if I take vitamins, because in my mind, there's not going to be a little person anytime soon in the near future that's going to need those vitamins. So anyways, I am going to get back on the wagon. I'm putting it out there to all of you guys because I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for myself, not just because like eventually I want to have a baby, but because I need to also be healthy, like physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that stuff. So I want to kind of talk about how I plan on getting myself back on track, back on the wagon, and kind of headed in the direction of reaching my goals, my eventual goals, like long term. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take back control over my health. And the first kind of thing I'm going to be adding back in, I think, is the maca root extract. Just because I definitely do notice a difference when I'm on my cycle, when I'm taking maca versus when I'm not taking maca. I have a easier period than I do if I don't take maca. And maybe in the future I will make a video about kind of some of the strategies that I use to combat Shark Week. Just because mine are really painful sometimes, and I use kind of a variety of different methods to kind of control that pain aside from taking like a leave or something like that. I'm not one to take pills. I have to use applesauce to be able to take a pill, so I'd rather not if I don't have to. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a video about that. So the next thing I plan on doing is I'm going to add back in all of my other vitamins. So I'm going to add back in the prenatal first, and then kind of gradually add back in my B12, D3, probiotic, etc. And then the other thing that I plan on doing more of is exercising and making sure that I'm getting enough of it. When I'm at work, I'm pretty active, especially with some of my older kids. I'm definitely jumping, balancing, being really active with them, but I would like to do something more structured. Right now I go to pole class once a week. Usually I do like a tricks and dance class, and then after that, lately I've been doing a stretch class right after, so it's like 2 hours of activity. But I'm only doing that once a week. And then the other thing that I want to do more of before we start trying again is just like really ride dirt bikes with my husband more often. I took about a 2 or 3 year break from riding altogether, and that's for a multitude of reasons. I had a really bad experience with a race, and since that time I was just so afraid of hurting myself again after that I stopped riding altogether. And it didn't help that I was in internships and I couldn't take any days off and all of that stuff. So I'm finally back on the bike. Got new boots, which are super pretty. I think I put those on my Instagram if you guys want to go check those out. But anyways, we are going to be doing that more often, and eventually I'm going to get a new bike. But that's all, again, that's dependent on my work situation. I kind of need to be making more money, and saving up some money before we can do that. But anyways, so those are kind of like the 3 steps that I'm going to be taking, to get back on the wagon. Let me know down in the comments below if you are kind of in a similar situation that I am, where you're having to take a break, or you've fallen off the wagon. Get some comments below about kind of what you guys are going through, and kind of let me know if you have any other strategies that you're using to get yourself back on track. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Lately, I have been uploading weekly, and I plan to do that in the future as well. So also let me know in the comments, like, if there are specific videos that you guys would like to see. I am planning on doing a video specifically for my friend Michelle on diastasis recti after pregnancy, and kind of some exercises that will go along with that. Hopefully that video will be up next week. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.